Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 6 of my Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild playthrough. So last time, we got our very first memory at the very tail end of the episode, and which was pretty fabulous. And we got at least one tower, maybe two? Actually, I think we started the episode and nearly ended the episode with getting two different towers, because I think we got that one last episode, too. So, we got two different episodes, we got lots of good shrines, we got lots of good loot, we unlocked our first fairy fountain, and we got, bought the armor set, which I will show you. There you go, see? And we upgraded it to level 1, which is great, and, yeah, we're just vibing. So, we're a little unsure as to the plan for today. I'm just like looking around trying to decide what our plan should be. Because loosely, I prefer going for towers, you know? Oh, excuse me. There is a shrine, by the way. A wife washed away. There is a shrine in the middle of that little island down there, by the way. And there's a purple rupee as well. And then there's like two purple rupees, actually. There's a bow, there's a halberd, and a shock arrow. And there's a couple of Korok seeds, or at least one Korok seed, another one nearby. There are chests everywhere. If you were just like, hey man, I'm just gonna, run around and grab chests, I could spend hours, countless hours exploring, like off camera, and just finding chests. Like you don't even know the amount of time I could spend, off camera, just running around grabbing chests. And in the future, that very well might be a thing. Like, no kidding. Like, honestly, honest to goodness, it very well might be a thing that in the future, I just run around and grab chests. Because heaven knows there's enough of them. So, alright, we're gonna go right for this shrine, because I think I have the stamina. I'll cut it early, and I'll land on one of those little islands if I have to, but I think we can make it. Anyway, but yeah, there's a shrine in the dead center of this, and then there's a couple of chests nearby. I really want the rupees, is really what I'm after. Because we have a bow, although I could swap the bow for what we have. That's an option. Anyway, look, the dragon! I feel like there's more than one. Maybe I'm wrong with that, but anyway. But yeah, look, the dragon popping right out of the lake. Look at that, we barely had enough stamina to make that. Anyway. Alright, well, getting as many as possible, because I think we only need one more, possibly, and then we're, like, Gucci, I think. Wearing the mask when we're outside, though, the shrine is going to be smart, because there's several lizards all over this island, pretending that they're real lizards, pretending they're invisible and we don't see them, but I do know they're there, so, because I remember being here before. There's lizards, and they tend to blend in and shoot at you and stuff, so we will probably put the mask on the second we leave, but I only wear the mask when I feel like I have to, because I try to take it off as often as possible, because I would prefer to look cool, and that mask does not look cool. It's incredibly useful. It's, like, stupid useful, so obviously I do it, but, like, you know. Alright. Hit me. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, I do remember this one, so here's how we're gonna do this. First, we're going to put the bomb in place. Then, we're going to hit the thing. We're going to blow the bomb, so now it's ready. Then, we're gonna get the other bomb. Then it goes all the way up. Then we blow the hole. So now it's clear. Okay. Then, we do it one more time. We're gonna get up top first to make sure I don't have to scramble to get back to it. And hit this. Blow the bomb. Although actually I don't have to do the bomb thing again, it just occurred to me, so. But I know that there's a hidden chest somewhere, like, oh, you hit this and you go that way and there's a hidden one. Oh yeah, there is. I chose wrong. Alright, well. There is a hidden thing. I just went to the wrong side. I'm ready. Aha! Please be something good. Hey, that's a good weapon. Inventory's full, but I probably have something I can ditch. Yeah. Give me that 8-fold blade back. So it's technically marginally better, and probably has better durability, so. Sick. Alright. We did the thing! Yay! Sorry, wrong button. Alright, there you go. That was an easy one. Now, while we're already over here, though, I don't really care about the halberd, right? Yeah, I don't really care about the halberd. I have lots of weapons. I want the 2 chests that are above. The shock arrows are convenient, because we'll need those later. We'll grab the other ones. So maybe we'll go just wrap around, like that way. And then we'll just, probably teleport out of here while I figure out where we're going next. I was just also sort of looking around and seeing what the dealio was. Oh wow, there's like bosses all over the place over there. Wild. Anyway, we're not really here for all that. One step at a time. Anyway, that might have been our 4th one. I was looking away. So I didn't actually notice if that was the 4th one or not. But oh wait, there we go. There we go. Top right. We got 4. Okay. We'll probably go stamina next. Probably. I don't remember evenly what we did. So I feel, well, yeah, right, because we started with 3 hearts, we have 2, we have 5 now, right? So we only have 1 stamina increase. So I think last time we probably did hearts. So we actually are probably due for stamina next. So we will do that, but we're going to grab all the chests while we're already here that we want. And we want most of them, but there's one we just don't need. Is it in the water or what? No. I'm going to have to go with or what. I wonder if there's an armor set to increase swim speed. I don't remember. Ah. There we go. I got it before it got out of range. Sick. Okay, that's the first one. Next one is not too far away. Because, yeah, the swimming takes a lot of stamina, and it's very slow. So I would hope there's something. I don't want to fight you, because the lizards are over here somewhere, and if I start whipping weapons out and attacking things, and I don't want to get shot at, so... So, fun fact, I have crossed this entire lake going that way, using this power. I don't remember why I thought that was the best plan at the time, but I do remember doing it for a very long time. Just like as fast as you can, just popping the next one, jumping to it, popping the next one, jumping to it. And I did it a lot. Alright, we need to drop, because the bow I'm carrying, one of the bows I'm carrying is really, yeah, really damaged. So it's about to break on me anyway. There we go. Sick. We will equip the other one, though. Okay, so there's that, and then the last one... Actually, these shock arrows would also be good, and that's not far away, so... But yeah, doing it just like that, as fast as possible, the entire length of Hyrule, of the lake. Let's see, I don't see them. They should just be just a little north of the island, so it should just be like over here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Oh, there's a Zora, by the way. Anyway. And having a great time, so obviously not worried about the lizards. She probably sees this guy doing whatever the heck he's doing with this ice pillars, and she's like, what is happening? Probably has questions. Or maybe he, it just occurred to me, I can't. They're kind of distant, a little hard to tell. Good dive, huh? Hey, could you please hurry up? Oh, I don't want to be... There we go. Oh, it is a girl, told you. Anyway, good morning. What lovely weather we're having. What are you doing? Catching fish. They sell in no time flat at the general store in Zora's Domain. Zora's Domain. Yes, we're pretty far away right now, but there are a lot of rare fish to catch here, so it's a lot of fun. There you go. Alright, we're gonna get back to shore here. Oh, actually, it just occurred to me. I know that there's something to increase the swim speed. It just clicked in my head. The Zora armor. I'm almost sure the Zora armor is like, you know, the fishing, aquatic stuff. It just occurred to me. Wish I could jump like that. I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Give me the... Yeah. Sick. Anyway. It says that what's funny is that the weather says it's sunny, and yet it's clearly raining. Anyway. Okay, so that's what we really wanted. We're not going to loiter around here forever. I was just trying to grab them because they are wildly convenient. Okay, so the next tower is quite difficult to get to. As far as what's over there, on top of the fact that, yeah, it's very spooky. There's no way around it. It's just really spooky. Okay, so what else could we go for? Let me check my map, because really, like, the Hyrule Field kind of going up there could be a pretty solid use of time, except for the fact that it's scary and I don't want to do it. So, but if you ignore the fact that I don't want to do it, it's otherwise a great expenditure of my time. Tingleshood is over there, which I certainly don't care about. Although really that other one is kind of closer. Oh, bother. Okay, well I know one thing we can do though. We can go ahead and upgrade my stamina. It's not a bad use of my time. Oh, man. Trying to decide what to do next is kind of because a lot of things are scary as far as what I'm looking at. And of course, it's just spooky. There's no way around it. It's just spooky. So, it's not terrible yet, but... And so far, what we've done has been pretty smooth sailing, right? But it's not gonna last. You know, I mean, overall, pretty smooth sailing, right? But... it's not gonna last, because we're gonna have to go explore, and it's gonna be spooky. Also, apparently we need to talk to, what's-her-face? Probably because we found our first memory, so... Alright, we want a stamina vessel. Stamina! You love to see it. Nice. Yeah! Sick. Okay, let's go ahead and chat with her while she's right here. It didn't occur to me that I would need to go back, but I do remember her saying now that, hey, after you found your first one, come see me. Hey! What up? Now that you have seen some of the princess's memories, you must have started to remember certain things. Here, I will hand this over to you now before I forget. Oh, an ancient... Look at that, my old tunic. In ancient Hyrule, this garment could only be worn by one who had earned the respect of the royal family. Equipping it will reveal an enemy's life gauge. Oh, wow. That's interesting. It'll show his health bar, I think. I mean, anyway, this is something of yours that I have been keeping safe by request of the princess. This clothing was specifically made for you when you became a champion. Please handle it with care. Well, that's interesting. Alright, so yeah, there we go. Well, that's cool. Anyway, I mean, it is worth 5, right? And technically, I don't have a bonus equipped, so technically I could wear this for now. And, which, honestly, I don't think I've ever done, but at the moment, it has the same, you know, it's the same, durability of my other one at the moment. Anyway, okay, so let me go ahead and zoom out here. So the tower to reveal the desert is up on these mountains and quite scary to get to. Because if you follow the mountains, it's crawling in bosses. There's bosses and guardians everywhere. So that one's a little spooky. Central Hyrule one, this one is maybe the next easiest to get to. Wrapping the mountain, there's one on the other side of all this swamp area. I don't know how scary that one is. There's some bosses and some guardians, but that one's more achievable, is what it feels like in my head. But that one, in time, would get us closer to the Zora. That one actually might be that rain one that I was mentioning last episode that is raining really heavily. That's really good because it's just crawling at enemies. But my mask makes me immune to all of them. So that one might be really good. Getting there is a little spookier as far as getting close enough because for quite a ways it's just swamp and spookiness and there's quite a few bosses and stuff. But really, you just kind of stick to the pathway. Really, you stick to the pathway, especially center mass, and you can avoid a lot of the worst of it. Like, it's kind of by, for lack of a better word, four-wheeling it through the mountains that it's kind of bad juju, you know, that where a lot of scary things happen. Is this Kakariko Village? What village is this? Yeah, Kakariko. Okay. And if we take that other way, where's that back way they were saying? Yeah. Isn't it like back here? Ah, yeah, there it is. There is that other memory. You'd have to cut through all of this, and I think my mask would get me through most of it. There's a lot of chests, and so some part of me hesitates because I'm going to be tempted to grab all of these chests, which, I mean, at least some amount of them. That could be good, though, and I think my mask would get me through most of it. There is a shrine over there in the middle, which could be neato. There's a boss up there, which we, of course, would avoid. Oh, there's Hestu. Look at that. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, man. So, we could go for this one, or we could go for this one. Some part of me, while we're already here, is tempted to cut through these, and then there's a memory right here, and there's a shrine right here. I don't know if it's up top or through, like, a hidden cave at the bottom, but some part of me is a little tempted to go for that stuff, you know? Alright. On our way, there's some easy things to do here. So let's see. Ah, that's the ticket. You do that. Get in there. Get in there. There it is. Yay. Nice. Okay. The other thing I noticed is there's up here there's going to be a fork in the road, and that fork. Best way to do this, I don't know. I don't know if it landed behind me or maybe it. Oh no, I think it might have stayed up here. I got some flint coal. Anyway, there's a fork over here, and if you go to the left, I was thinking there was a boss over here somewhere, because I felt like I remembered that happening, but maybe that's that one I'm thinking of, but it doesn't look like it. There's not even any chests out here. It's like just like a big space, and there's like nothing going on out there, except for the fact that there's quite a few Korok seeds out that direction, and oh, I think I know who you are. But there is a shrine that we can grab, is my point. Hey. About a year ago, I was walking along the road here at night when I suddenly saw a blinding light in the sky. When my eyes finally adjusted, I found myself looking at a shimmering object floating overhead. I couldn't look away. The next thing I knew, I was bathed in light. When I came to, I woke up in bed covered in sweat. What? What do you think about that? Sounds like a dream. At first, I thought it was just a bad dream, but the bed I woke up in wasn't my bed. It was a bed full of liquid in an empty room, and when I looked in the corner, there was a weird glowing device. And when I touched the device, I was overwhelmed by a feeling of familiarity. When I came to, I was here. What do you think about that? I'm like, it sounds a lot like what happened to me. Silence. Why so mum, Hylian champion? Your story ends here, hero boy. Oh no, I didn't even know. Oh, look at that. I can see his health bar. That's cool. You can see their health bar. He's at 27. Idiot. Thanks to the rupees, bro. Anyway. Yeah, my weapons are full. I need to increase my slots. I'd love to grab that weapon, but it's not better than anything I have. You know? What does that path take us? That might be worth doing. Let's see. I need to do this. Just to make it a little easier. Do. Because this is going to loosely go to where we already are. There it is. This better be worth it. Blasted Korok. I mean, you know, I'm gonna get a seed out of it, right? So, you better just not go too far. There you go. That was worth it. If I ever get to see Hestu again, and I'm gonna have quite a few things for him. Okay, we're not really here for all this, okay? So, you'd be surprised to learn that, like I said, there's like nothing back here. It's mostly just a lot of Korok seeds. But otherwise, like there's no giant boss. There's no fortress of enemies. There's no chests either, by the way. There's like not like 1,000 chests to pillage and loot. It's just like a big empty space with not a lot going on, you know? Now, there is one shrine that you can just walk up and get to, and there's another shrine that requires some sort of quest. We're gonna grab the free one that's over here, obviously. Hi. Oh, so you heard me humming, eh? I'm Eric. I think I said, yeah, probably. I'm traveling the world on a journey of self-discovery. I'm heading for Zoro's domain now, but I'm lost. I was just about to give up. But then, like, I heard a voice coming from the North Tower. Crossing the Rutala River would be the next to impossible, though. Rutala River? Rutala River is the wildest river in the Lanayru. You'd be risking your life if you tried to swim across it. If you want to go north of it, you'll have to walk patiently to Linebeck Island to go in the east so you can circumvent it. Is there something else you'd like to ask me? North Tower. If you continue north of here, on the north side of the Rutala River, you can see a huge tower on the opposite bank. I thought I heard a voice coming from the top of that tower. I wonder if someone's up there. Anything else? Zora's domain? Zora's domain is home with Zora in the town of Lanayru. But crossing the Rutala River is impossible. It's a hard place to get to, so I just gave up altogether. Anything else? See ya. Anyway, you can tell he's real because he had a name. That's how you know. And the guys, the assassins that pretend they're real people, you can tell they are not real because it says Traveler on their name, so that's how you knew right away. On top of the fact that I remembered that assassin standing there, that was the other reason. You guys are about to meet someone fun. You can hear him. And now see him. Ah, that classic music, dude. It's so soothing hearing it again. Na 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 na. Hello, my friend. Oh, pardon me. I didn't think anyone was around. There, on your hip. No, I'm sorry. It's nothing. I didn't mean to pry. No worries. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Cass. I'm a bard traveling this land in search of ancient songs. Have you heard of the ancient songs of Hyrule? Ancient songs? Ancient songs. Songs that sing the praises of a hero who beat back the calamity in an age past. I know of a song about this place. Would you like to hear it? I hear the ancient verse passed down in the region? Yes. Excellent. Without further ado... so I have to ride something? I suppose the lush green could refer to this place, but what sort of beast wears a crown of bone? There's definitely a secret hiding there, but it's beyond me. May the light illuminate your path. Ah. Okay, so that's how you reveal this. There's a quest involved, but there's another one behind it, farther up, that, at least on the map, makes it look like it's there. Now, maybe it's not, because my shrine thing hasn't gone off. So maybe a second one is revealed if you do the quest, or something. Because it shouldn't even be on the water. It should be like right where I'm standing. Which, considering how close it is to the other one, I'm wondering if there's like another, I don't know, like something here, you know? Because maybe there's like a underground tunnel or whatever. Also known as a shrine. Shrines. Yeah, actually, it should be standing right here. Right there. So let's see. Talk to Cass. He'll give you a musical hint. Require Link to find a mountain buck. Find a mountain buck in the area, mount it, ride it to the pedestal next to Cass, and complete the quest along the shrine. Similar to mounting a wild horse, and the best bet is to use the stealth set if you have it, and crouch down, slowly sneaking up. This shrine contains a crystal switch located to the right where you enter the shrine. Perform a center of the room clockwise through 4 positions. The area on the left is a treasure chest. As with many shrines, numerous solutions to the puzzle can be tricky. There's several solutions to it. Interesting. So why is there... Oh, okay. So like maybe this, like, cause there's two markers. One of them is in white. So I'm assuming if you activate this, that shrine appears. It's not like a different shrine. You know what I mean? Ha. Easy. Dang it. Come on, baby. All right. Do I have any stamina things I can eat? Because this is taking an incredible amount of stamina. Yeah, we don't have the stamina for this, because like even if you catch one, which you know, good luck. But even if you catch one, which we did, it doesn't help because I don't have the stamina. Because you spend so much stamina running to him that like I don't have the stamina to do anything. All right, new plan. Idiot. It's not gonna help, but it's gonna make me feel better. Plus, I got some good meat for it. So. Yeah, well, we are out of here. We don't have the stamina for this anyway. And on top of the fact that I don't have the patience for this. Okay, so here we are on this cliffside. We are going to go for that one, that tower. It is a fortress one, which is great for me, obviously, because with my mask, I will be immune to the enemies that are there. Now, we cannot just like walk down this way and just have it be all easy cheesy because there's a boss over there somewhere. Maybe in those trees? Yeah, it looks like in the center of those trees is a boss. But we can land on this end of it and stay to this side. There's a couple of chests. There's also apparently a Korok seed. We can maybe cross the water from there. So that's going to be the plan. But otherwise, we got to watch out because there are several bosses, several guardians, all kinds of things. But the boss that's over there in the trees is the real concern. So we're gonna land on the seed, though. We're staying on this side. We should be okay, I think. So that's good. Where's a rock? It's like don't play with me, goat boy. I will knock you out. Dost thou see a rock anywhere? Like there? Alright. Let's just go ahead and move this little rock over here. Don't worry, I am immune. He doesn't care that I'm here. Yay. Oh, it's so wild being able to see people's health numbers. Like, it's super, super weird. I mean, I'm okay with it, but it's different. I'm a little tempted to climb this a little bit. It's gonna be a little scary when it starts raining here in a second, but because if there is something up here. Hey guys, oh, there is something up here. Hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna grab this shield. This shield is low durability, which it even said, so don't mind me. We're all bros. We're all homies here. There we go. Shield is even a little better anyway, plus its durability is probably a lot better, because it didn't mention specifically bad durability. Oh no. A little hesitant to bring my weapon out with those enemies right there. I just gotta run. Oh, dude, it's twice the health of those other ones. Hopefully there's just these orc guys. I have to keep going, dude. I can't deal with all that. Shrine detector's going off, which you can tell the radius on that thing is juiced because we are not super close to a shrine. Alright, looks like we got far enough away from the bats that they just left me alone, but I can't start drawing on these bats, dude, because they're gonna, anyway. Because they're gonna be mad. All the orcs are gonna be real upset when I start killing things. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just vibing. What is this? Oh. Wow. That's a really fancy one. Well, that's worth it, because obviously I'm holding quite a few traveler bows, so we can do better. Okay, so there's the bow. There's some arrows. Mostly just a truck ton of arrows. Yeah. Anything along the way is just a lot of arrows. We actually can do that. There's luminous stone over here, but little concerned about making my homies mad, and we're gonna get luminous stone other places later. Like, it's not the only one of its kind. So we're just gonna let it be, I think. Oh no, okay, that's not good. Not good. Is there another way up? that this mask I do not think will help me against those guys. Oh, another one. It's so cruel. Alright, it stopped raining, so hopefully we can make it to the top of this little tiny hill. This tiny rock face that was prohibiting me because of the rain. We've done the impossible, kids. Alright, now let's just try to avoid the wizard that's on that ledge over there somewhere. Alright, we'll get to the first tier. Yeah, there he is. We'll get to the first layer here. And then we'll, on the far side, then we'll switch to the bandana so I can climb faster. Alright, at the top. Oh, look at that. There's a Zora. Anyway, don't worry about it. How he got past all the guys down below, I would be a little curious to know, but whatever. Anyway, another free one, thanks to the mask, once again carrying me through the game. So, you know, there was a little bit of waiting involved, because I had to wait for the rain to stop so I could climb up that little rock face, but it's alright. We still did it. Scanning area. Alright, give me vision. Also, let's not forget that technically we were over there for that memory that was down that bridge. By the way, I just remembered that we were on a different quest. We just got sidetracked. Anyway, there you go. Now we can see the Zora's Domain piece of this particular puzzle. Anyway. Hey, man. Wow! I cannot believe it. Excuse me. Yes, you. I am Groove of the Zora. It is apparent that you are a traveler, but may I ask what brought you here? I could ask the same. How very astute of you. An excellent query indeed. I, by order of Prince Sidon of Zora's Domain, am searching for a Hylian, or I was, but then I fell asleep. I awoke to a loud noise and an awful quaking, and now here I am. I'd like to get down and be on my way, but I'm simply too high up. I need to figure something out. Prince Sidon is down at the bridge below, but for some reason I cannot seem to catch his attention. But you are a Hylian, yes? Well then, my luck is improving. Prince Sidon, I found one! I found a Hylian! He's like, huh. Prince Sidon doesn't seem to notice my struggle. Perhaps I should swallow my fear and jump to the river below, and then I could return to him. He must be worried sick. Nope, can't do it. I'm too high up. I'll likely meet the gods of the ever after before I see Prince Sidon again. Mr. Hylian, I must apologize. It will be some time before I can get back to Prince Sidon. Please, you must leave me here and go on ahead. Ah, so that would be how that happened. There's a shrine literally right there. I actually didn't realize that one. I was looking at a different one. I mean, it's literally right there. We can land right on it, man. It's gonna be raining in a second because we're about to cross the border into Zora Domain, and it's gonna be really pouring. See, here it comes. Anyway, it literally came from like the heavens. Alright, hello Zora over there. I know where Prince Sidon is, but we're not really focusing on that at this particular moment. Bigger fish. Alright, so oh, well, actually, maybe bigger fish is in poor taste. I don't know how Zora feel about such things. Anyway, we weren't even here for all this. We were going for that memory down that bridge. Like, you know, we got distracted by all these shrines and quests and everything else. So, you know. Oh, please be a minor. Minor. Don't be moderate or above, otherwise I am out. Oh, minor. Let's go. Alright, well, in that case, we'd probably be able to do it. Do this for some enhanced armor. I got some pretty good weapons and otherwise good gear, so let's do it. Minor, let's go! Not even moderate is like, I don't know, it's not easy cheesy, you know? Although it's been a few hearts since then, so maybe we could do a moderate now. And I'm holding much better gear than I was. 375 health, by the way. Holy cow. Oh! It's so cool being able to see his health. Nice, idiot. Oh, even him running into the wall does do damage, I just noticed. 26. I'd love to block, though, but... I was gonna do that thing. I find this oddly difficult to do anything about, you know? Oh, yeah, I did it. 5 damage apiece. Yuck. Ah. I was thinking you were gonna do the, that other move. Ugh. That was very close. Anyway. Nailed it. Oh, Guardian Shield. It can deflect a Guardian's beam, I just read, by the way. Sick. Shield, that's what we're looking at. Yeah, go ahead and drop that. Cool. Alright, got some good stuff there. Alright, let's go ahead and grab the shrine here. Then, maybe let's try to get back on course, huh? Ooh. What is this? Wow, 26. Holy cow. That's a good bow. Alright, what do we got? Oh, well, that'll work then. I'll do this. Gimme, gimme. Nice. Alright, well. Our gear continues to improve. We really need to buff up our inventory. We might need to start working our way towards the forest so we can try to bump up the inventory, because our inventory situation is tight. And at this point, I have a very small amount of things, but they're all very good. So it's kind of a... it's a problem. Anyway, alright, well, there we go. That was neato. The only other one that I was thinking about doing, there's another shrine... yeah, that's like... I did see that one. It's not super far. It's like from the tower. There'd be some commuting involved, but like it's not a crazy amount of commuting. You know? So, like, maybe that's worth something. So, like, there was some part of me that was tempted to go to it, because I can see it. Hi. Oh my, how wonderful. You are a Hylian, yes? Yes, I am. Perfect. It must be my lucky day. Oh, I apologize for calling you out so suddenly. I am Torfiu of the Zora. I have been searching for a Hylian like you for a very long time. My home Zora's domain is in terrible danger. That's why Prince Sidon sent me in search of a strong Hylian warrior. Prince Sidon is waiting at Inogo Bridge. Would you please talk to the prince and perhaps save us all? We would be ever so grateful. Don't worry, I will. But right here on this little spit of land is a shrine. So I was contemplating, once again, diverting a little bit from our established plan. But then after that one, then maybe trying to get back on board with the plan, you know? Oh, look at this person I found just chilling around. Hey, it's kind of weird to see a Hylian around here. Indeed. Me, I'm a peddler, so I'm free to go where the wind takes me, or the waves, or whatever. Yeah. So, let me introduce myself. I'm Dalma. Nice to meet you. The Zora along Zora River have been telling Hylians to go see Prince Sidon. The prince is waiting over at Inogo Bridge, waiting to greet any Hylians that show up. Yeah, I met that so-called Prince Sidon. Thing is, he ain't no good. He ain't no good. First thing he says to me, he says, I've been watching you, and then he says, what's your name? Can you believe that? That heat? I don't need it. So I ran away from him and all that noise, and here I am. So, yeah, if you want to see a freak show, go visit Prince Sidon. Though I doubt he'll go for you since you're not a looker like me. Thank you. You realize this mask is not my face, right? I don't just look like this. Anyway. So, fun thing I noticed about the bow. Look, check this out. It has an automatic zoom. Anyway. But yeah, we're really headed for this shrine over there, which I guess really you should just follow the road until you're really, really close to it, because the road's going to go right alongside it. And then we're going to get back on track, I hope. You know, normally I would not choose to fight one of you, but to be honest, I think I need to, because I'm going to need to destroy the brambles, which means shooting things and whipping out weapons, and you're not going to be about that, so... Hi. So, you know, later, bro. Anyway. Like I said, normally I would not choose to do that. Okay. Sick. I also noticed that that other tower for some of this north section is actually within eyesight, by the way. I don't, you know, this could be a good path to pursue if we weren't already on a quest. I guess is my point. So, if we're gonna try to go for that other memory, because that was the original goal. But after that, going up this way, there's also, just a little further up the road, not too far, is another stable. And that stable is not far from the tower. So, might be something to pursue after we continue doing what we were already doing. Alright, what the heck is this? What the heck is going on here? Speed of light. What the heck is going on here? Gotcha. I can turn the laser if you're into that. I mean, I may as well just put it sort of back to where it was. I'm assuming I can then hit the... Yep. Alright. That was interesting. Oh, look at that. My thing stopped it. That's kind of funny. Anyway, Greg Miller. Let's see here. Because I need to hit the button. And to do that, I need this to be... And I'm assuming this is going to float, right? Yes. Okay, so this does float, which makes sense. So I need to activate that while still... Right. Aha! I'm genius. There we go. We had a very small window to make that happen, so... Thank you! Thank you! I will be here all week. Alright, just make sure you didn't get funny. Ah. Uh-huh. So if what? If you're willing to do it again, you can... I mean, the door's open now, right? So... Although if the switch moves, it might not be. I'm sure it's nothing. I'm sure it's nothing. Let's just move on. I'm tired of thinking about it. I don't know how to do it. I do not know how to do it, and I am tired of thinking about it, and I'm tired of being in this shrine, so let's just leave. Alright. At last, we are here back on what we were supposed to be doing. Before we got distracted. Which is so easy to do in this game. Which on top of the fact that it's already a problem for little old me and my poor not working brain a lot of the time. Now, if memory serves, this bridge is crawling with guys like orcs and stuff, but bokoblins or whatever. But obviously that means nothing to me. And I think it's the lower end, like it's the bottom of this little bridge is really where most of the loot is. I think it's like underneath the bridge, generally speaking. Anyway, for the most part, we're sticking to what we should be doing for the most part. Okay, like there's lots of treasure in the world. You know, we're not gonna loot everything. Okay, we're just here for what we're here for, and then we're out. Now, at the very end of this is the memory, but there's also the shrine, which is to the right. So we might go towards the shrine first. There's chest. What's in that one? That might be a purple rupee. Well, considering I already said we were going towards the shrine first. Little more. Little more. Give me that. Sick. Alright. So let's see. So that was that one. I don't care about that. I don't care a lot about that. So we can stick along the edge here, and we'll just Continue trucking. Alright, so we're at the waterfall, just about. Oh, never mind, you can even see where it is. Ooh, and there's no enemies in here. Even better. So now we can loot indiscriminately. Whoops. Luminous stone. Wait for it. Up. Sick. Nice. Alright. Now we can go ahead and grab that. You'll love to see it. Alright. See what this one is about. I don't rightly know. Urgh. So, I was thinking about that chest that we couldn't get and that other one. I'm thinking it's likely, because there's a few shrines with clothing items. Because that's how we found our bandana, for instance. And, but normally, I feel like if memory serves, those ones are all easy to find. You know what I mean? They're all, like, easy to see. You know, it's like a chest in the middle of the room, because getting to the shrine was the challenge. I feel like that I don't remember any clothing items that are, like, ones that are, like, tucked away and difficult to get to. Because if they're like tucked away and difficult, I feel like they're usually weapons or, you know, I feel like usually their weapons are bows or armor or such things. So, I took a little bit of comfort knowing that it probably was one of those items, you know. So I'm assuming this whole shtick is just going to be grabbing the pieces wherever they are. The other plan is you probably could shoot it. Those look like ropes and like with the wooden bridge and stuff. You could like light the bridge on fire or something. But there's obviously multiple ways of doing most anything in this game. So most things have more than one option. Forged from is a very durable rust-proof metal. I think it was 15. Okay, what was this? And what's this one? Opal. That's always a good thing. Do I need that? Some part of me is a little tempted. Its attack power is a little less, but some part of me is a little tempted to swap the claymore because that other sword is going to be used with a shield, which is really good. And I have a lot of two-handed weapons. I think that might be worth it. It's also durable, but it's going to allow me to use a yeah, it's going to allow me to use a shield, which is really good. Sorry, claymore, but it is what it is. Alright, I suppose that, oh, right. That's what was over here. Also, oh, I thought there was another chest over there. I was like, wow, really? There's that many? Okay, so that's just the box. So whatever the box is, that must be the reason we're here. I mean, is it the box just for the button? But obviously I used the button already. Maybe I need the box to climb on top of or something? Like, you know? Like, I don't know, it sits right here, and then we go back up, and then it goes back down without me, and I can jump on top of it. Yeah, I think that's the shtick right there. I think that's it. I do this, and then it goes back up, and then I can climb up to this ledge up here. I think that's the shtick. Yup. Sick. Alright. You'd love to see it. And there's a broadsword in the water, which we don't really care about. There's an opal on the right side, which is kind of cool. Purple rupee, I think that one's probably underneath. Ice arrow on the right side. And then a knight's broadsword, which I don't know if we care about. So, there's a couple of things. 3, man, we like powered through these ones. We're like getting pretty close to being able to hit something again. Well, I got about as close as you can get. Got a little too close, actually. Yeah, too close to even see it. I was thinking, you know, actually, I went a little ways. I don't think I've checked in a while. How close am I? And the answer was too close. Sick. Okay, there's the opal, so I was wrong about that being underwater, which is neato. We actually can probably go back to the center at this point. I would have jumped before I did that, but Link did not listen when I hit jump, so it was a weird choice on his part. And we gotta hope we have the stamina to make it all the way over here. But I was gonna say we should go back. We could probably go back to the bridge. This rupee might be underneath, but it's always easier to descend than ascend when you're underneath something scary. So now we do not want to cross the other side of this little bridge because there is a Lionel and a Hinox over here. So we do not want to be over here too far, but we want to be far enough to get the memory. So that guy is probably going back to his thing. So he's probably good. Oh, there's the memory. And this time I want to change my outfit because the last memory we were wearing that stupid mask. it was not quite as serious as it could have been. So this time we looked normal. So we're ready. Oh, but there is Zelda. You can be there to tell the story when we all die. Anyways, so yeah, that was, I think, number 11 or something. So it's gonna be a little confusing because we're gonna find these out of order. So it's gonna be all over the place. Let's see here. Yeah, we saw number 3, and that was Memory 3, and we just saw Memory 15. And so, you know, That was, that's what we need is over here. There we go, yeah. So it is memory 11. It's photo 11. So it's a little bit confusing, because we've seen photo 2, photo 11. And so maybe when we're, like, right lined up to finish everything and we found all the memories, maybe we'll watch everything in order so that you can see it. And so if I remember to, maybe we'll do that. Because that seems like a good thing to do. I feel like it would help things be a little more. You'd be like, oh yeah, okay, I can follow what's happening, you know. But like otherwise, I feel like there's a real risk of being like, I have no idea what's happening. That says captured memories. You think she has that? You think she has more to say to me now that I've found more? I mean, I guess I'm gonna go look and see if she says anything really quick. I mean, maybe that's the shtick. Maybe that's the whole thing, you know? We'll see. We can go try to talk to her. See if she says anything. And then she's like, oh, you found another one. Let me give you, I don't know, fancy pants or a carrot. I don't know. Here's an apple. Well done. So, we'll see. We can go down there and talk to her, see if she has anything to say. We can land right on her doorstep. Bam! Hi. You may not remember your last meeting with Ganon, but it did not end well for you. If you want a different outcome this time around, you need to be properly equipped. Memories? Princess Zelda's memories are your memories as well. Visit the locations chronicled by the camera, and you may be able to recover bits of your memory. Once you visited them all, return to me. Ah, okay. So, she's not gonna do the, it's not gonna be a blow-by-blow, you know? Huh, how strange. To think 100 years ago you wore that champion's tunic every day. I feel as though I've been transported in time. Link, our princess, you must rescue her. Oh, she had unique dialogue about me wearing the tunic. Neato. So my thought is that maybe it's her fur. No. Is that maybe we'll roll up this road here and we will see about, see what good stuff we can find, eh? Because if we go straight across, we could go to the road, but if we continue running inland, there's a couple of chests over there. There's like a topaz and a ruby and a chest. And then, but otherwise, if we mostly follow the road, we can get all the way to, there's a pond just like right down the way. I might be too late for this. Hopefully, okay, there we go. He hasn't noticed me. He did not notice. Oh, man. There's the little balloon guys. Yeah, you didn't expect me to pump the brakes, did you? Idiot. Hopefully no one noticed that I just domed that guy. Okay, good. We are on the right way. Man, I already know this is going to be risky in this with the stamina. Why bother risking it, you know what I mean? Oh, look at what I found. Alright, so there's a flooded skull here, and I saw on the map that there's a silver rupee in here. So, I was like, hey, we're literally right here. May as well. Let's go. Anyway, we're still on our, you know, same objective here. I just thought I would show you us getting the super neato rupee, you know? Alright, so here's the road. There's the stable. But we're probably going to go to the shrine first. Why? I don't know. Why not? At least that way we'll be able to teleport back here in the event that we want to, which is likely at some point in the playthrough. And jump into this shrine instead. And if we are able to get it, that'll be enough to get us to 4, which means we can get another item of some kind. Which, I'm not going to lie, it does excite me a little bit. Alright, I don't know what this is. Tempered power. Well, we'll see. Oh dear. I just remembered what I think this is. Oh! Yes! Okay, I did it. I did it. Do it from the ground floor. Look at that. Oh my goodness, dude. I actually did it. In the past, I've gotten it to work by using the elevator. The bars in the way make it incredibly difficult. They make it like stupid difficult. But you know, in the past, I have gotten it to work by doing just that. I mean, well, there's obviously only one thing to do here. I don't love using my weapon for that, and I shouldn't have been lazy, and I should have gotten that thing, but whatever. Anyway, I shouldn't have been lazy, and I should have gotten my iron sledgehammer. But the sad reality is I am lazy. Okay, so there's this thing, but obviously there's going to be something hidden back here, because there's a whole other pathway. Oh, they're like, hey, if you do it again, we could maybe give you something good. I'm assuming this is another iron sledgehammer. Yep. Well. I did need a new ball. I don't know why I did that. Alright, well, I mean... I mean, at least 4, right? What does 4 get me? Absolutely nothing. What does 4 get you? A spit in the face. There's 4. I need at least 6. Oh! I skipped in the bowl! Wow, through that hole, and it missed though, so it's all a moot point. So yeah, this is not happening, and I do not want whatever's in there. Let me leave. Alright, well, we did not get the treasure, but honestly, who the hell cares? I'm so tired of doing that one. Like, I just do not care. Alright, let's do something that's like low stress, please. I found flint underneath the thing. Look at that. Ugh. Oh my god, it's has to. Look at that. We can get a tiny bit of inventory improvement. Interesting. Let's see. Tracy here, awake or asleep, my quest for juicy rumors never rests. Ever! Doesn't everyone gossip in their sleep? Today I've got a hot rumor fresh from the mill that is, wait for it, an exclusive, and that special topic is the mysterious Korok mask. They say if you pour enough love into an object, a spirit will inhabit it. Something that creepy's just gotta be true, and apparently that Korok mask really is inhabited by a spirit. If you wear it, it supposedly shakes and makes adorably weird noises every now and then. Maybe it does that to tell you when friends are nearby and you can't see them? Who knows? Some say the treasure chest containing the mask is hidden in a tree hollow in a forest that makes people lose their way. Sounds like a tough place to find something. Luckily, word has it there's a convenient trick for finding your way. Yeah, I know where the mask is. No, we're not going to get it because I have a guide that'll tell me where all the Koroks are. So, you can just forget that. Hey, stranger. It's you again! I'm trying to get back to Korok Forest, but I've lost my way. The folks from the stable here say we're right on the border between the Elden region and the Great Hyrule Forest. Shaka. That means Korok Forest must be very near. But as long as I'm here, I may as well rest up. Hey, wait a minute. I know that smell anywhere. It's a Korok seed. You've collected a Korok seed from the forest children, haven't you? If you give me Korok seeds, I'll increase your inventory. Let's go... Weapon. That's fine. We'll do as many as it'll allow me to do, and as many as I have seeds. The fact that we found him again is really good, because I was thinking the next time we were going to see him was going to be inside the forest. So the fact that we found him again after all is huge. We'll just do one of each for now, and then we'll see if I'm given enough to do one of each. Let's go bows next. Only needs 1 seed for that one. Let's go! Sick. The bows aren't as big of a deal, but the weapons is the real big one, and Some other stuff is neato. Okay, shield, please. Nice. Alright, no offense, S2. I'm gonna skip that one. Alright, look at that. Got some more inventory space. Let's go. I don't know if he'll let me do any more. Weapon again. That's the big one anyway, so. Sick. Alright. Bow? Well, he's let me do a lot of them. Honestly, running out of seeds might be my bigger problem. Sick. Another one or no? I think I remember how to get back to Korok Forest. Maybe I'll head back now. I bet Grandpa's waiting for me. Thanks for the Korok seeds. I'm off to Korok Forest. Come visit me sometime. There you go. Alright, so, I mean, that's great progress, though. That's huge. Alright, and then the other one is a balloon fight, is what the quest is called. It's near the river, but I can't tell you where the river is. I think it's behind me. Or like there's like a pond. I think it's over here. Although he might only be here during daylight hours. You know, because it's like late, I don't know if he's actually going to be out here. To be honest, he's probably... I think I remember this kid. I think he's like standing right there. But I gotta wait till like normal daylight hours to do it. Okay, let's sit and let's wait till morning. See if we can get anyone to spawn in. Oh, is it you? I just don't know what to do. What's wrong? Listen, if you want to get somewhere anywhere in life, you gotta have cash and something else. And the only way to do that in this day and age is to go. Stay with me here. Hyrule Castle. I know, it sounds crazy, but rumor has it that it's full of abandoned treasure and weapons. He's not wrong about that. They're just sitting in there, free for the taking, except the fact that there's a legion of enemies to get there. Well, if you can get past all the bloodthirsty monsters, of course. Go for it. You're right, I can't let a smoking hot rumor like this go to waste. I gotta act on it, bud. There's a dock on the north side of Hyrule Castle, see, and I see you can get inside the... I hear you can get inside the castle from there. There's also an ancient shrine somewhere around there. Smells like treasure to me. Stinks like it, even. Of course, no one I know who's gone to Hyrule Castle's come back, probably because they're too busy being rich. I just need to come up with a solid plan, and I'll be living the good life. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. They probably didn't come back because they're all dead. You! Wake up, child. I think you're the one I'm waiting for. You are. Alright, I know it's 5 a.m., but wake up, child. Give me this stupid quest that I'm probably not gonna do. I mean, I don't know that. I might very well might do it. I don't know. But it's gonna be really hard to do it if he's asleep. There you are. Finally. Not that. Blech. Not that. Don't worry, kid. Almost out of barrels. There we go. The weather's so bad you can't even see the sky. Listen to me, mister. I sometimes see it in my dreams. Do you think that a long time ago people used to live in the sky? I think so. Hey, mister. That was a little... That's like foreshadowing. Just once in my life, I want to see balloons float right up into the sky. If you'll help me realize my balloon dream, I'll give you a treasure I got from the sky as thanks. Leave it to me. Thank you. Now put some balloons onto a barrel and make it float up high. I have no concept of how you do that. Oh, wait, don't you, Whoa. Maybe we shouldn't do this in a lightning storm. Ever think about that? There, can I, like, well, it's out, so no. Alright, now, maybe I'm wrong here. Hope I don't get struck by lightning for doing this. Although it's a real possibility, because there's some real craziness going on. Don't you get, like, the octo... Like, there's, like, you get these, right? And then I think you hold it, and then you, like, See? You brought me balloons in this rain? What a nice guy. See? It's floating away, kid. I mean, well, it worked, as I thought it would. But I don't... Oh, there, hang on, maybe. Maybe it was waiting on a cutscene? Oh, I vanished. Floaty, balloon soaring high in the sky. Fly up and away to the land of the clouds. I want to visit the land of the sky by balloon. Then I'm going to ride a really big bird. That's my dream. Thank you, mister. This is a treasure from the sky. Take it. A star fragment. The mysterious stone fragment that fell from the sky. It looks like it would fetch a good price, but it may be able to use it in certain recipes as well. Well, look at that. I actually did it. I remembered what to do, and I used it, and I got a star fragment and all kinds of goodies. Sick. All right, well, let's go ahead and give it a save, because, you know, some good stuff happened. But yeah, that'll be a fabulous place to call it. We made good progress today. Kinda got annihilated a little bit in this episode, like, as far as puzzles went, and, like, I don't know, getting stuck on shrines went. Like, you know, like, and I got them, but there's at least 2 shrines with 2 different treasures that I didn't get. But, I mean, overall, like, if you let that go, it went really well. We got, I think, at least 1 tower, I think. We got at least 1 tower, I believe, and we're lined up to hit our next one, although this next one is kind of spooky, not gonna lie. Because I remember that it's right on the edge of the forest, which is, that part's great, but I don't remember all of what's going on around it, but I don't feel like this next one is going to be one of like the free ones that we've gotten recently. So I think pretty much most, if not all, the towers that are left are all scary ones. So, but we're lined up to attempt to see if we can get that tower in the next one. And yeah, we will just be continuing exploring, and we still made good progress either way. So anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.